What's going on, combat sports fans? We have a spectacularly awesome, wicked badass championship fight at UFC 207 in the co-main event. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get to the prediction here in a matter of seconds, and then on to the preview after that for Dominick the Dominator Cruz, the champion of the Bantamweight division, versus Cody No Love Garbrandt, ranked number 5 in the Bantamweight division. It's going to be crazy. Will Dom the Dominator dominate Cody No Love and win the fight, or will Cody become the new Bantamweight champion at UFC 207 in the men's division? We actually have both Bantamweight division championship fights happening at 207. Now, let's get to the prediction and then some more stuff. Now make sure to leave me a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions about the prediction here with this fight. I am going to go with and new champion Cody No Love Garbrandt over Dominick the Dominator Cruz with a straight KO in the first round. Now, I am a huge fan, if you've been watching this channel of mine, from watching the Dominick Cruz fights from before, that I am a huge Dominick the Dominator Cruz fan, that I am a Dominator, but I just feel that Cody No Love is going to win this one and take the championship from Dominick. I don't know. I feel it's a change of the guard here coming at in this bantamweight fight and in this division, and that Cody is going to be a dominant champion and reign supreme for quite some time. There are a few guys feel that could hang with Cody, but Dominick has been known to be a guy who just wins by decision, who gets in there, strikes, combinations, and whatnot. He does have TKO knockout victories, submission victory, but a ton of unanimous decision wins or split decision wins. He is not known for his power or submission game. He's known for his footwork and for being able to outstrike, outpoint, outfight, outlast his opponent and win. With that fancy footwork. I do like him. I do like his footwork. It is very possible that with how smooth he is, that he could dance around Cody and end up defeating him. But I feel like Cody is going to get in there on Dominick when Dominick goes to one side and Cody predicts that he's going to go to that side, and he goes with him, a boom, and he rocks him and knocks him out cold. When Dominick doesn't think that Cody's going to go the direction that he's going to go, that it's going to be it's just going to be some crazy ass shit where Dominick's doing all his crazy footwork and somehow Cody sees it like in the Matrix that Dominick's going to go the direction that he's going to go and making it seem like he's going to go a different direction, and then Cody's going to clock him and knock him out cold. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. So Cody is 10-0. He is perfect. Never lost a fight as a pro in MMA and combat sports. Now, he did lose some amateur fights. He lost 2, but that's as an amateur, and that's a long time ago. He's grown a lot since then. Dominick Cruz has only lost 1 time in 23 fights, and that was to Uriah Faber. The California kid choked him out, and that was a long time ago. He is on a 13-fight win streak right now, and he has 22 wins. The dude is a machine. Dominick Cruz is awesome, don't get me wrong. He's got 7 wins by KO, TKO, 1 by submission, 14 wins by decision. Never lost by KO, TKO, never lost by decision. The only loss was by submission, like I said, and that's why I think it's going to be a history-making moment and history when we get the first time that Dominick Cruz will lose via knockout. It could be TKO, but I think that Cody's going to straight out knock him out cold, and Dominick's going to go down like that. Even though I want to see Dominick win, I am a fan of Cody. I've been a fan of Cody's as soon as I see him come on the scene in the UFC, but I've been a longtime fan of Dominick the Dominator Cruz, so I'm really torn in this fight, but I pulled myself out and looked at it from the outside in and the inside out and the outside in and all that stuff, and I just feel that Cody is gonna do it and be the man. Right now Dominick Cruz is coming off of a unanimous decision win over Uriah Faber at UFC 199, where he defended the title. He beat TJ Dillashaw at UFC Fight Night 81 by split decision. I felt he won that by unanimous decision, but it was a split decision, and TJ hasn't gotten a rematch as of yet. He's going against John Lineker that same night in the opening fight of the main card on pay-per-view. Now that's going to be awesome to see who wins that. The winner of that should fight the winner of this. And then Taka Mizugaki, he beat him by KO, which is interesting because Cody also beat that guy. He beat Dimitri Johnson in 2011 before Dominick Cruz had to take that long hiatus. So, and he's just normally wins by unanimous decision. A lot of his fights, you'll see that it's by unanimous decision. I mean, he beat Brian Bowles by TKO Dr. Stoppage. He beat Kenneth Iams by KO in the first round, but multiple fights like Ian McHale, Joseph Benavidez, rematch, and then a rematch against Joseph were decisions. Uriah Faber was a decision. Dimitri Johnson was a decision. There's not a whole lot of guys that he put down and took out, whereas Cody only has one fight that went to the decision of the judges, and all other 9 were KO TKOs, where that was against Enrique Bernos by unanimous decision back at UFC 189, where that went to the decision. But then his next 3 fights were KO, KO, TKO. He KO'd Augustus Mendez. He KO'd Thomas Almeida. He TKO'd Taka Mizugaki. He won his UFC debut against Marcus Primiz by TKO, and he had, been TKO and KO and everyone before that. And I don't see how Dominick Cruz is going to take this dude's power and handle him for 5 rounds. I don't see any punch that Dominick Cruz could land on Cody and knock him out, unless there's some way where, like, Cody is going and he's off balance and he's, got his temple chin out there. It'd have to be his shot to the temple pretty much, where Dominick Cruz punched him in the temple, and that puts the lights out for Cody. But I don't think that he's going to be able to have the power to knock him out. That's just how I feel. So let me know down in the comment section what you think all about that and everything. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think Cody will win the fight? If you think he will, do you think it's going to be first round like I'm predicting, or do you think it's going to be second round or further on? Do you think he could somehow submit Dominick Cruz? Do you think he would beat him by decision? Do you think Dominick Cruz will win the fight? How do you think he'll win? So punch that subscribe button into submission and be amazing, and subscribe to Joe's commentary and predictions here. Check out the recommended video up there if it looks interesting to you. Thanks for watching. I cannot wait for this fantastic fight to happen. It is going to be amazing to see one way or the other. No matter who wins, I'm going to be happy because I'm a fan of both guys, so I'm not going to be upset when one guy wins and one loses.